folks, on target training. I wanted to talk today about the value of .22 trainers. We've covered this before in other videos, but I am really a huge advocate of the advantage of this because it allows you to practice more on the same platform. So what we have here today is we have the Ruger LCR in 38 special, and we also have the Ruger LCR in .22. So what I like to do, especially with new shooters who are working holster positions or working on presentations, is spend a lot of time working it dry, so no ammunition, just up, look, press your shots, click, 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 and then transition from that to a .22. Again, this allows people, especially new shooters, to have some level of confidence in their skills. Once we've done that, then we transition to our actual full-size gun, in this case the 38 Special. So what I'm going to show you now is what sort of that process and what it looks like. I'm not doing the dry practice, that's where you want to start, but I'm actually doing the live fire practice, and I'm going to show you these presentations from a 2 o'clock carry position. If you're not experienced in carry, and more importantly, if you're not experienced with firearm safety, do not use this holster. Go to some classes, get some instructions, follow the process till you're 100% safe. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a couple of presentations with the .22 just so you can see the presentation steps. We've got our target down there. I've already put a few rounds with the 38 into the upper chest area. We are standing 4 yards away from our target, giving ourselves enough space here. And we're going to give you a sense of what this looks like in the presentation. So I'm going to remove this jacket, we'll have a cover garment, and we'll work from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm not actually going to run the cover garment over the gun, just so you guys can see the presentation steps. So what I do is I come up, I'd rip the garment out of the way, clear the holster, hands come together, fire whatever number of shots I'm going to do, come back to my ready position, scan and assess. Obviously I'd move off the X. I'm standing in mud here, so I'm not doing a lot of dancing in the mud. So let's take a look at that again. Standing here, rip, present. And you'll note that my fingers do not go on the trigger until I'm on target. Up, look, press. Alright, so now we've got the LCR 38 Special. We're going to do the exact same drill. I'm just going to fire a single shot, one shot per presentation, just so you can see it. So, ideally, stop! Verbal command, step, press. Okay. Again. Stop! I don't want any problems! Stop! 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 Verbal commands are important to practice because under stress you will only do what you practice to do. Verbal commands are great because there is some possibility, hopefully a good one, that stop and they see that you have a sidearm, they may turn around and run away, and that would be awesome. So again, we need to have that discipline when we're shooting in a defensive situation, not to just shoot, but actually use our brain to think, to try to de-escalate, to move, to do all those other things. Couple more presentations. Stop! Drop the weapon! Do it now! So you'll see we got a couple of hits that maybe are a little bit outside of that upper chest area, but still combat effective. They're still on the target itself. But the bottom line is, guys, you can see we're using a .22 pistol, or handgun, then we're transitioning to a .22, then we're transitioning to a full size. So I've expended, 10 rounds, let's say, of the 38 Special, and, maybe 5 rounds of my carry ammo, so I get a feel for that. But the rest of the time, I'm shooting that .22 to give myself repetitions on the target. Well guys, that's what that looks like. Certainly appreciate you watching. Finally, and as always, stay safe.